I'm Bill Jasper, Senior Editor of the New American Magazine, and I'm here with my colleague Christian Gomez. We've been discussing the Trans-Pacific Partnership, the TPP. And Christian, I'd like to jump into another very important part that hasn't been discussed much. We've written a couple of articles in the New American about it, and that is this creature that is mentioned in the agreement called the Commission. And the Commission, it seems to me, the name has been chosen and the function has been chosen to parallel the Commission which we see in the European Union. It is the Commission in the EU which functions as the executive, which really calls all the shots and really has the political control in the EU scheme of things. And early on when this was being put together a couple of decades ago, the architects at the Peterson Institute and elsewhere specifically said they wanted to model their new Asia-Pacific arrangement after the EU. So tell us a little bit about the Commission, and you have some of the actual text from the agreement that talks about that, correct?
Yes, that's correct. In fact, Senator Jeff Sessions referred, rightly so, to the TPP Commission as a nascent European Union, and like you said, the European Union has their commission. Likewise, the TPP's executive body is verbatimly called the TPP Commission. It appears in Chapter 27 of the document. It states, "The parties hereby establish a Trans-Pacific Partnership Commission which shall meet at the level of ministers or senior officials as mutually determined by the parties. Each party shall be responsible for the composition of its delegates."
So then it goes on to say what the Commission will actually do. Give us a little sample of some of the functions that the Commission will have.
Yes, right below that in Section 2 of Article 27 of the TPP Commission, it says that the Commission shall A, consider any matter relating to the implementation or operation of this agreement, B, review within 3 years of entry into force of this agreement, or at least 5 years thereafter, the economic relationship and partnership among the parties, C, consider any proposal to amend or modify this agreement, and then in E it says, establish the model rules of procedure for arbitral tribunals referred to in Article 28, Section 11.2, and Article 28, Section 12, and where appropriate, amend such model rules of procedure for arbitral tribunals. And then later on in H it says that the Commission shall determine whether the agreement may enter into force for any original signatory notifying pursuant to paragraph 4 of the TPP's Article 30, Section 5, final provisions.
In addition to the Commission, this is a huge grant of executive power. But one of the things that it mentioned in there is another very important part which we've touched on, and that is the arbitral tribunals. The tribunals are judicial institutions. And under NAFTA and the WTO, they are arbitral tribunals, but as we have seen, they claim the jurisdiction to overrule our court rulings and our laws, and they have done so. In fact, just in the last few months, they overturned the country of origin labeling law here in the United States when it was challenged by foreign countries. And the country of origin labeling law, or COOL, requires that when foreign meats come into the country, they have to be labeled as to where they come from. And that's something Americans should be able to determine for ourselves, that we want to be able to know whether this meat is coming from China or it's coming from Mexico or Australia. But the WTO has said, nope, that's in violation, you can't have that. And so what did Congress do? Congress said, okay, and went along with it. So this is a big danger that we're going to be seeing under the TPP as well.